Ever been on a roller coaster? 1 minute, hands are up, you're living life. The next minute, you're holding on for dear life. That's what it felt like for me in August of 2023, being a part of the Pac-12 Conference, a league in which I'd been a part of at that time for about 20 years. 1 minute, we're falling apart. The next minute, we're banding together. The next minute, it has dissolved. And throughout all that, I was experiencing everything you might imagine. Eventually, there's heartbreak. I think what great leaders do when times of chaos show themselves is they call upon their team and they check in. It's exactly what I did. I've been in this league 20 years. Hey, how you doing? How you feeling? What's going on? And I hung up my final phone call at 11:04 p.m. And I sat on my couch with my kids and wife asleep, and I just cried. And I kept saying to myself, why are you crying? Like, what is up, dude? Like, it's just football. It's just sports. And I realized, as I look back on it, those 20 years I gave every single thing I had. I poured my life into this league. I poured my life into this sport, and yes, it has poured back into me. And when it fell apart, I didn't have much direction. I did what most people do when chaos happens, unfortunately, in this era, as we go right to that device, you know what it is. You get right to that place, you know you shouldn't go, but you go, and you go down that rabbit hole, and you read, and you read, and you read, and you just become cluttered. And I woke up the next morning, and I hit pause, and I said, hey, what do you believe in? What do you believe in most? I believe in chasing what matters. I believe in truly understanding what matters most. And if I believe in that, then I need to get to the core of that. So I asked myself, as I went through anger, sadness, negotiation, frustration, eventual acceptance, on the journey to find meaning, and I said, you got to be disciplined here. You got to do the work. And the work is find out what matters most to you when it comes to college football. What matters most to me is not the corporate side that runs the game, is not the media side that is part of the game, is not the realignment that is unfortunately the game. It's actually about the game. I walked out to my office in Venice Beach, California, and I sat at my desk, and I looked at the same ball that I've looked at for years. See, I have a ball on my desk to signify and remind myself that I don't exist, the job doesn't exist, the games don't exist without the ball. The media money doesn't exist, the corporate executives don't exist, the commissioners don't exist without the ball. And then I found my clarity. It's about the game. It's about the ball. And once I said that out loud to myself a few times, once I began to repeat that to myself a few times, I said, yeah, that is where clarity is, Yogi. It is about the ball, about the game. How great is ball? The catchphrase you use every weekend in college football as a broadcaster for 20 years. And then I started to feel that confidence. You know that confidence. Okay, yeah, it's about the ball. It is about the game. It is about what I love. It is about what I first fell in love with. It's about what I slept with from 12 years old to 22 years old. Not a girlfriend, not a partner, a ball. And then I said, okay, what do great leaders do? They have a disciplined approach. What's yours going to be? I didn't ignore those feelings. I won't ignore those feelings. But I picked myself up off the floor, and I went back and I did the work around chasing what matters. And I identified what matters most. With great clarity, I said it with great confidence, and I began to develop a disciplined approach. Because no matter how many leagues grow, how many TV partners exist, it's still about the game. And that's going to be my approach as one of the guardians of the game.